you are really innocent until proven guilty, then it isn't about the volume of evidence that someone may have against you. That merely means that the state may have a good case.
Sean Combs is currently locked up in a federal detention center awaiting his criminal trial, but he has taken every opportunity to bail out. He has been locked up behind bars. He's locked up at the Metropolitan Detention Center out in Brooklyn. Now, he has been denied bail, pretrial release, multiple times.
In a surprising turn of events, Diddy's high-profile legal team reportedly pulled off a hush-hush deal, rumored to drastically cut his sentence in his latest legal battle. While details are tightly under wraps, whispers of the secret deal have already sparked speculation and buzz across social media. Even more intriguing, some of Diddy's biggest industry allies like J.Lo, Jay-Z, and a handful of other close associates were mysteriously missing from the scene, raising eyebrows. What's really going on behind the scenes, and why the sudden radio silence from his famous friends? Let's dig into what we know so far.
He's engaged, he's helpful, he's confident. You know, we're going through our defense as we do every day, and his spirits are relatively good.
It's not every day that music mogul Diddy finds himself in a high-stakes legal standoff, and it's certainly not every day that his A-list circle seems to go radio silent. But here we are. As news of Diddy's lawyers striking a secret deal to potentially reduce his sentence hit the airwaves, fans and industry insiders couldn't help but notice a glaring absence of familiar faces. J.Lo, Jay-Z, and other celebrity heavyweights who'd usually stand by him are nowhere to be seen. Why the sudden ghosting from his closest allies? Well, rumors are swirling that former President Trump may be on the verge of detonating a bombshell of epic proportions. Allegedly, Trump is preparing to release incriminating information on high-profile individuals connected to Jeffrey Epstein's notorious network, a list that has kept Hollywood and the music industry on edge for years. With whispers that some of Diddy's close connections might be in the crosshairs, it's no wonder everyone's lying low. No one wants to be swept up in a scandal of that magnitude, especially when being seen with Diddy right now could cast a suspicious light on their own pasts. But there's another twist. Some are speculating that Trump himself might be considering a pardon for Diddy, possibly to gain leverage or solidify alliances. If Diddy ends up walking free, it could have serious repercussions for everyone in his circle. Is this silent treatment from his A-list friends a case of self-preservation, or is there more at play? With so many moving parts, the real story behind Diddy's secret deal could be just the beginning of something much bigger and much messier. Trump has been promising to blow the lid off every high-profile name that ever set foot on Epstein's infamous island. That's right, every celeb who thought they could sneak under the radar might soon find themselves in the brightest spotlight yet. And knowing Trump, this isn't just idle chatter. This is the same man who's handed out presidential pardons left and right to rappers and public figures before. Think Lil Wayne, Kodak Black, and others who got a taste of Trump's clemency in the final days of his presidency. It's not a coincidence. Trump understands the influence of the rap industry, and he knows exactly how to wield it. Could Diddy's files hold the keys to exposing not only Hollywood's inner corruption, but also the hidden dealings that have protected these powerful figures for years? Just think back to Kodak Black reading his presidential pardon letter online for all to see. If Trump follows through on his latest threats, the fallout could be nothing short of explosive for some of the biggest names in entertainment.
To President Trump, and we said, we're going to be with Kodak Black. Do you have anything you want to tell him?
Kodak Black, known for his hard-hitting lyrics and notorious legal issues, was in the middle of a nearly 4-year prison sentence for falsifying information on federal forms to buy firearms, a charge that put another major pause on his career. It seemed like yet another tough break for the rapper, who'd faced multiple legal setbacks. But, much like Lil Wayne, Kodak found an unexpected advocate in former President Trump. In a surprising twist during the final hours of his term, Trump granted Kodak clemency, commuting his sentence and offering him a fresh shot at freedom. The decision stirred up plenty of buzz. Some applauded Trump for extending mercy to Kodak, viewing it as a rare second chance for the young rapper, while others questioned what the president might gain from the move.
Yeah, Trump, you that boy, straight up, I appreciate you.
What made Kodak's story even more intriguing was how closely his situation mirrored that of Lil Wayne's. Both rappers were hit with serious firearm charges. Both pleaded guilty, and both found themselves unexpectedly benefiting from Trump's last-minute clemency. It almost seemed as if Trump had taken a personal interest in these two artists, either recognizing something others had missed, or simply adding another chapter to his unconventional presidential legacy. But Kodak Black's legal troubles painted a far more complex picture than what a single pardon might suggest. His criminal record was long and, at times, deeply concerning, which made Trump's decision to grant him clemency all the more controversial. Kodak's run-ins with the law started early and grew quickly in severity. His first major arrest involved a troubling list of charges: assault, robbery, kidnapping, false imprisonment, driving with a suspended license, and possession of marijuana. The incident reportedly involved Kodak forcing several people into his car after he believed someone had broken into his Broward County home. Though he was released on bond, this wasn't the end of his troubles, only the beginning. Just 2 months later, Kodak found himself back in the spotlight for the wrong reasons, arrested in St. Lucie County, Florida, for possession of marijuana and drug paraphernalia. Despite his growing fame, it seemed like he was trapped in a cycle of legal issues he couldn't escape.
Trespassing? I do too much.
Would you like to listen or keep just randomly saying things?
Bro, look, I got no beef with you. I understand that you do a lot of shit for the hood. I have seen.
The final hours of Donald Trump's whirlwind presidency, high-stakes drama to the very end. And what did he do before officially leaving the Oval Office? Nope, not just packing up red ties and spray tan bottles. In a move nobody saw coming, he decided to hand Lil Wayne, the rap icon himself, a last-minute presidential pardon, a literal get-out-of-jail-free card. Yep, you read that right. In a twist worthy of reality TV, Trump swooped in like a wild card and granted Lil Wayne a pardon just before the clock ran out. Now, Weezy isn't exactly a stranger to the legal scene, but this time he was facing a serious federal charge, carrying a firearm as a convicted felon. And not just any firearm, he was caught with a gold-plated handgun. Leave it to Lil Wayne to make even a legal mishap sound glamorous, right? As Trump walked away from the Oval, leaving a legacy full of twists, the question of his true motives lingered. Did he genuinely see potential in Lil Wayne and Kodak Black, or was this just another wild chapter in his unpredictable presidency?
Mr. Carter is extremely grateful that he was among the 143 granted today.
So, what does all this mean for Diddy? According to insider whispers, a shocking deal might be on the table, one as strategic as it is sensational. Rumor has it that if Diddy's team plays along and hands over info on celebrities who partied with him on his private jets or attended his infamous bashes, he could see a significant reduction in his sentence. But if he stays silent, it might leave some very powerful people squirming. Consider this. A huge number of A-listers who frequented Diddy's events were also vocal supporters of Kamala Harris during the elections, with Diddy himself in the lineup. Coincidence? Maybe, but the rumor mill is churning with talk of secret deals and quiet alliances that could be working to keep certain names out of Trump's crosshairs. It's not far-fetched to imagine some powerful alliances formed to protect reputations and keep skeletons safely in their closets. Adding more fuel to the fire, there's even talk that Trump might offer Diddy a pardon, if he's willing to spill the tea and name-drop Hollywood and music's untouchables. That move alone would send shockwaves through the industry, and you can bet A-listers everywhere would start scrambling to distance themselves from any potential fallout. Hollywood, the land of glitz, glamour, and endless red carpet smiles, might be in for one of its biggest reckonings yet. Beneath the sparkle, the cracks are beginning to show. And with whispers about the Epstein files potentially resurfacing, it looks like some of entertainment's biggest names might soon be facing the music. For now, Hollywood isn't resting easy, and the drama behind the scenes might be more explosive than any blockbuster on the big screen.
Documents have references to several of the very high-profile people that we know were associates of Jeffrey Epstein.
Hollywood's image is starting to show some serious cracks. The latest buzz? It's coming straight from none other than Elon Musk's camp, the tech mogul who isn't shy about sharing his thoughts on, well, everything from AI to space travel to the inner workings of the entertainment industry. But now, Musk's sources, who keep a close watch on both Silicon Valley and Hollywood, are hinting that something monumental is on the horizon. According to those close to Musk, a major wave of revelations is brewing, one that could shake the entertainment world to its core. these aren't just minor scandals or the usual celebrity gossip. Insiders say we're looking at deep, long-held secrets involving Hollywood's biggest stars, powerful industry moguls, and the hidden power players who've been pulling strings from the shadows. After years of whispers and cover-ups, it seems these secrets are about to explode into the public eye, leaving no corner of Hollywood untouched. Musk, ever the disruptor, has reportedly taken a keen interest in what's coming, likely sensing that these revelations could be part of a larger cultural shift. From secret alliances to veiled connections with controversial figures, the industry's once pristine image is beginning to unravel. And with Musk's vast network of sources keeping close tabs, he seems ready to stoke the flames, subtly signaling that this isn't just idle chatter, but a storm gathering strength. The stakes are high for Hollywood's elite. For decades, Tinseltown has perfected the art of managing narratives and crafting public images, but this impending wave of revelations could bring those efforts crashing down. And if Musk is right, this isn't just a Hollywood shakeup. It could alter the relationship between Silicon Valley and the entertainment industry, two worlds that have long been intertwined in shaping culture. With the pressure building and an audience hungry for the truth, the stage is set for what might be Hollywood's biggest reckoning yet. As Musk's camp stirs up anticipation, all eyes are turning to Hollywood, waiting for the secrets hiding in its gilded halls to finally see the light.
I'm pretty attuned since I was like the most interacted with user on Twitter before the acquisition. So before the acquisition, I had more interactions than like there's some accounts like Obama and whatever had higher follow accounts.
Donald Trump, ever the provocateur, is rumored to be right at the center of this brewing storm. Known for his willingness to shake things up and expose powerful figures, Trump may be preparing to release a trove of information on Jeffrey Epstein's entire network, and, from the whispers circulating, it could go well beyond Epstein's infamous circle. Among the names floating around is none other than Diddy, the music mogul whose lavish lifestyle, high-profile connections, and legendary parties have long made him a staple of both Hollywood and music. As rumors build, speculation is mounting that Trump might turn his attention to Diddy, pushing for the release of details that could link the mogul to some of the industry's most powerful and elusive circles. Diddy's public image has often been tied to his glitzy, over-the-top events, his high-profile legal battles, and a seemingly endless roster of influential friends and allies across Hollywood. But with Trump's inclination for headline-grabbing revelations, the once untouchable music icon could suddenly find himself in a vulnerable position, right in the crosshairs of a scandal that has the potential to shake Hollywood to its core. If Trump follows through on his plans to expose Epstein's connections and go after other major figures, Diddy might be one of many celebrities impacted by the fallout. For Hollywood's elite, the Epstein files have been a looming specter for years, one that no amount of money or influence could fully silence. And as Trump positions himself as a disruptor, it seems he's aiming to turn that threat into reality, with Diddy possibly serving as one of the first major dominoes to fall in this saga. Hollywood's powerful players are watching closely, knowing that once these files come to light, no one tied to Epstein's network or Trump's investigation may be safe from the public eye.
They're all associates or associated with Diddy, and Diddy is indicted in New York, and he's awaiting trial for very serious criminal.
With Diddy now facing a federal indictment and sitting behind bars, the scandal has taken an even darker turn, and Jennifer Lopez is finding herself unexpectedly entangled in the web. Internet sleuths have been digging through the past, and what they're uncovering hints that the connection between these two superstars may go far deeper than the world ever imagined. Speculation is growing that J.Lo might be linked to some of Diddy's alleged criminal activities from years back, with rumors suggesting that the FBI has video evidence that could implicate her in the mogul's questionable dealings. If these claims hold any weight, it could mean that Hollywood's former power couple, who famously dated from 1999 to 2001, may have been concealing secrets far more sinister than infidelity. When they split, the narrative was simple: Diddy's unfaithfulness. J.Lo opened up about it herself in a 2003 interview with *Vibe*, chalking their breakup up to trust issues and his wandering eye. But in light of recent events, people are questioning if that was merely the tip of the iceberg. Could Lopez have known about the alleged freak-off sessions or other potentially illegal gatherings at Diddy's infamous parties? And if so, what did she know? And how deeply was she involved? "I never caught him, but I just knew," she told The Vibe in 2003. With these explosive allegations swirling, the possibility that Lopez may become a person of interest in the ongoing investigation is looming larger by the day. Questions are mounting as to whether she has more to explain about her past with Diddy than the public ever realized. For fans and followers of the entertainment world, this scandal could redefine the legacy of both icons, leaving people to wonder just how much of Hollywood's glitzy exterior is real, and how much has been hidden behind closed doors. As the investigation into Diddy intensifies, the spotlight is once again turning to Jennifer Lopez, raising questions about how deeply she may have been exposed to the darker side of his world. While it's been years since their public breakup in 2001, many are wondering whether Lopez knew more about Diddy's alleged criminal activities than she's ever let on. With the mounting speculation surrounding Diddy's recent arrest, some are now questioning if Lopez was unknowingly swept up in his questionable dealings, or whether she played a more active role in covering up some of his darker secrets. Despite their breakup, Lopez and Diddy have maintained a friendly relationship over the years, even sparking rumors of a deeper connection when they went live together on Instagram during the pandemic. That closeness has fueled suspicions that J.Lo might have known far more about Diddy's illicit activities than she publicly acknowledged. People are revisiting key moments from their past, like the infamous 1999 nightclub shooting where Lopez was right by Diddy's side. Could she have been complicit in his actions during that time, or was she simply caught in the chaos surrounding him? The relationship between Jay-Z and Diddy has always been a subject of intrigue in the entertainment world, where drama is almost as constant as success. As Diddy's legal troubles continue to make headlines, Jay-Z's name often appears in connection with the music mogul, sparking speculation about the nature of their bond and how it might impact Diddy's ongoing legal issues. Their relationship dates back to the early 2000s, a time when Jay-Z and Diddy were frequent collaborators, working on several high-profile music projects together. Around that time, Beyoncé, who was rising to fame with Destiny's Child, often joined her future husband at major events, where she developed her own friendship with Diddy. One notable moment was the 2004 MTV Video Music Awards, where Jay-Z and Diddy posed together on the red carpet, setting the stage for their public camaraderie. Over the years, their connection has remained strong, with the two continuing to make headlines with their joint appearances. In 2010, Diddy celebrated the 10th anniversary of Jay-Z's 40/40ths Club with a memorable event, and in 2013, they stunned attendees with their striking appearance together at the Met Gala. The two have also been seen supporting one another at personal milestones, like attending Beyoncé's sold-out Formation tour show in New York City in 2016, fueling even more curiosity about their ongoing friendship. Beyond their public appearances, Jay-Z and Diddy's bond has flourished through more private moments. In 2011, the two enjoyed a lavish Caribbean vacation together, and in 2015, they shared an intimate dinner at Jay-Z's Los Angeles home. These shared experiences highlight the depth of their friendship, one that has survived despite past feuds and rumors about creative tensions between their respective teams. Through it all, the Jay-Z and Diddy connection remains a powerful and enduring force in both the music and entertainment industries. As Diddy's legal battles continue to unfold, the silence from his usual A-list allies, like J.Lo and Jay-Z, is deafening. With the rumored secret deal to reduce his sentence, the question on everyone's mind is how deep the ramifications of his case will go. Could these absences be a sign that Hollywood's elite are distancing themselves from the mogul to avoid being dragged into a storm they're not ready to face? That's it for today. See you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.